Everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay, guys, that is why I'm not allowed to sing in this house. I'm actually really excited because today is Thursday. And after this, I'm gonna go play. Gonna go play today. I don't care, and that's okay. Because we did 6 videos anyway, and I'm just ready to play. This is why I can't sing. Okay, anyways, we're back to talk about Vanderpump Rules again with a little hint of Summer House. So before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys, so we're starting off with the Tom Schwartz and Raquel of it all because he reacted to Raquel or Rachel claiming on her podcast that he knew about her affair with Tom from the start. Okay, in addition to offering an update on where they stand, dishing on his romance with Joe Winberg, and revealing if he's spoken to any of the Winter House people, especially his flame, Katie Flood, he opened up about his current dating life, said if he's hooked up with Katie Maloney post-split, and shared his thoughts about Sandoval's new girlfriend, Victoria Lee. I haven't listened to Raquel's podcast, but like I've said, I've been singing the same song. I knew. And even when I didn't know, I pretty much knew. So according to Schwartz, he hasn't spoken to Raquel since last summer. I think it was maybe right before we started filming, a nicety just checking in. I did a mental health check-in just to make sure because things got dark there for a while and I haven't heard from her since, but I do wish her well. Now, following Joe's debut on Pump Rules, Tom explained why he denied she was his girlfriend but confessed to having a whirlwind romance with her. Maybe mixed signals there a little bit. We had like a lightning in a bottle situation for a while there. And I don't know if it was given my mental state of being. I don't know if I was equipped to be in a committed conventional relationship. I should have been committed. I was in a very weird place, like I've never experienced in my entire life. But as for his past fling with Katie Flood, Schwartz confirmed that they're still in touch. We texted each other a few days ago. We're still tight. We're buddies. We're on great terms. We have a group chat with the Winter House crew, and I just saw Jason Cameron backstage on the way out. I love Jason. I'm hanging out with Kyle after this. Now, as fans called in with the questions, Tom Schwartz was asked if he ever almost hooked up with Katie after their breakup. He said, I ran through some hypothetical scenarios, and I figured that would maybe happen eventually, but no, it's never happened. And these days, Tom Schwartz is seeing someone. I'm hanging out. It's exciting. I think she would prefer that I didn't say, but I am hanging out. But also speaking of his ex-wife, Tom Schwartz says he does believe Katie and Ariana have the new sandwich shop, something about her, and that it will eventually open despite the many permit issues that they've been faced with. I do, and I think it's going to be a smash hit. And I'm not just trying to kiss butt, but I really do. It's in a prime location in West Hollywood, and I think it's poised for success. So, I really do. Now, while Ariana has made it clear that she had no interest in being friends with Tom Schwartz, he said he's giving her space as he hopes for a future reconciliation. I'm giving her a wide berth. Now, moving on to Sandoval's new girlfriend, Schwartz said they've met. I have chilled with her. She is absolutely lovely, obviously devastatingly good looking, super successful, and she's very charming. I approve on all levels. Okay, Victoria Lee Robinson. Also on Watch What Happens Live, Tom Schwartz looked back on his chat with Lala, applauding her for showcasing a softer side, saying, I was digging it. In the introspection, it's a great look for her. I mean, she's still giving Lala. Lala, she still will strike down upon thee with great vengeance, but I like the new Lala. I like that too. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the Shorts and Sandy's situation, and Tom said that despite what everyone's saying, they're not actually closing. This is actually what was said.
I mean, I even heard Schwartz and Sandoval on one of their last podcasts. I think it was this last watch party. They were talking about how they've been going really well, and this last one was super fun and packed. So they're packing the house on a Tuesday now. I don't know. I think they're doing fine. Okay, the other rumor, some of these like desperate for clicks things out there are saying is that Schwartz and Sandy's is closing. They've got a source. Again, on the 1% chance I'm wrong, but I do not believe this. And if you really vet out where this rumor and story, all the people that wrote about it or are podcasting about it or YouTubing about it, they're all reading the same thing, which all stems from Reddit. And it was simply a Reddit user that was out on the town last weekend and they were like at Birds or whatever. And they're like, oh, I'm right around the corner from Schwartz. I mean, I even heard Schwartz and Sandoval on one of their last podcasts. I think it was this last watch party. They were talking.
Okay. Well, I'm curious to see what happens. Now, with that, on top of that, we also have this to share with you. Carl Radke was seen telling Lindsay Hubbard, "You accused me of doing drugs" in the Summer House Season 8 trailer. And now, ahead of the show's premiere, he's opening up about how the ugly moment between them contributed to their split. So, as a new sneak peek confirmed why the ex-couple was absent for the cast's first weekend in the Hamptons, Carl opened up about what led to his decision to call off their would-have-been November wedding, as he teased potential clarity for viewers and said he hopes they will ultimately understand why he ended his relationship with Lindsay. I will say I just celebrated 3 years sobriety. Alcohol and cocaine were what brought me to my knees, and I'm really proud of that. Through one day at a time and a lot of work and great support, I'm 3 years removed from those substances, and that was killing me and ruined my life, and I'm really proud of where I'm at. So while Carl denied having relapsed, he confessed that Lindsay's questioning of his sobriety was a factor in their breakup. That was something that had gone on before in the relationship, which is very unfortunate when you're committing to a life of sobriety and wanting to live with purpose. I think that people will understand how difficult that could be. There were core things that after we were engaged that have been going on. We started couples therapy in November of 2022. I wanted to try and strengthen and improve our communication, but we also had a clear attachment differences. We had different traumas. It was important for me to really work on that. But as he prepares for the season to air, Carl said that it would obviously be hard to relive before expressing hopes for fans to better understand the demise of his and Lindsay's romance. I do pray that there be some clarity. I've had a lot of pent up anxiety and anticipation once the trailer came out. And I did feel like it was like a band aid being ripped off. I'm just slowly moving forward. And at the end of the day, I know the reality I lived in last summer. And I think that people are going to watch it and hopefully understand. And I'm probably going to see things that I'm not proud of. But also, I do really believe we're going to be happier and healthier in different directions. Mm, I mean, okay. And a sneak peek at the Summer House Season 8 premiere episode shared by Bravo. The cast is they're obviously we can see them preparing to head to the Hamptons for the 4th of July weekend. Well, mom and dad are in DC this weekend, is what Kyle told newbie West Wilson. So they're not coming. Not this weekend. Now, elsewhere, Carl and Lindsay are seen in their formerly shared apartment where they're getting packed for the trip to the nation's capital for an event at the White House. I'm kind of excited that we're going to the White House on the 4th of July. I mean, who gets invited to the White House? We do. According to Lindsay, her best friend got her and Carl the invite. So I'm excited for this little break from wedding planning, a break from New York and from the house. But for Carl, who's used to spending the holiday weekend with his castmates, it's bittersweet. How many summers have we been doing the 4th of July in the Hamptons? And Lindsay said, like, more than I can count. Ba-ba-bum. Coming to an end. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Pop off in the comments. Smash that like button. Show some love. And we'll see you in a little bit. Love you guys. Bye.